Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you are listening to this. This is my weekly check-in / recap, just dwelling on the trading week, how it went, how I performed. And I was going for a bit of a walk here, and I just wanted to remind any traders out there getting into this, or experienced guys, if you're not profitable. But I specifically want to speak to the guys that are not profitable yet, or just kind of still in that process of kind of a little bit inconsistent, but getting to profitability. A small percentage on enough capital can change your life forever. I don't have $200,000 to trade, but prop firms will give you, it's simulated, yes, but they will give you $200,000 to trade. I know it's simulated, but the math is the same, that I get a commission off of that 80% cut. So if I can generate 2%, let's say 2 to 4, because 4 is so realistic, but 2 to 4% a month on $100,000 or $200,000 or $1 million. Now, if you're not familiar with prop firms, you'd say, this is ridiculous. Why is this guy talking about trading $1 million? There are hundreds of prop firms out there that gladly want to take your money from the challenge and entry fees you will pay. And they will allow me to pay $1,000 to trade a $200,000 simulated account. I'm not going to bore you anymore with the details. Look it up if you're not familiar with prop firms. I use Funded Next. But if you can generate 2% a month on 200 grand a year, once you pass the account, that is $4,000 a month. If you get yourself to a 4% month, that's $8,000 a month. Like really ingrain this in your head, because I've been there. Did you know if you take, so 4% a month is only a 60% win rate, 1-to-1 R. I'm not kidding you. So at 1% risk, 4% a month is taking one trade a day. That's 20 trading days a month, roughly. At 1%, 1-to-1 R, risk 100, make 100, risk 1,000, lose 1,000, risk 2,000, make 2,000. That means every 100 trades, 40 of them are going to lose. You're going to feel like you're just breaking even all month. You're going to feel like you're flipping a coin. But the numbers don't lie. If you have 60 winners and 40 losers, a 60% win rate, you will generate 4% a month. 4% a month, I know, would change most people's life. Now, why is it not happening? Why can we not generate 4% a month? I believe, of course you could be not trading an edge, but the edges are everywhere. On YouTube and online, you can chat GBT a trading strategy. They are out there. We either aren't executing properly, we're not showing up with discipline and we're committed. We're not letting the edge play out, like commit to the next 100 trades. Or, my belief, most likely, it's we can't handle the losses. That's what I think it is. We can't handle taking a loss. We might handle it 1 time, 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, but eventually the human ends up getting in the way, moving a stop, canceling a stop, doubling up risk, you name it, and we blow it. Why? Missed expectations, I believe. Expectations that we want to get this thing done quicker. We either don't like our day job or our family's struggling, and these are all valid. But in the game of trading, we need to get healthy expectations of how long it's going to take to generate cash flow from this business. Okay? So I think we need to break out the calculator and go, okay, it takes me 13% to pass this prop firm. You're not going to make a penny for the first 13%. Okay, with a 60% win rate, 1-to-1 R, that's 4% a month. It's going to take me 4, 8, 12. It's going to take me 3 to 4 months to pass the account. You have to be willing to do that. Okay? And it could go into a losing streak. So it takes you might not, right? Not every month is 4%. You might have 8%, but 1 month might be down 2%. So you have to go in with these expectations. It might take me 6 months to pass the account. But if I pass this account and I generate 2% a month on the 200K account, that's $4,000 a month. If I generate 4%, heaven forbid, I get an 8% month. I go on a winning streak one month and I get a $16,000 payout. You get 80% of that. This is mind-blowing amount of money for people trying to make it in trading. Game changer for me. When I went from chasing the high percentages, essentially gambling and trading, to going, hold on a minute. A conservative amount of percentage a month on a large enough amount of capital can change the average person's life. I just had a payout of, I know it's not a lot of money, $450 USD. I paid $60 USD to get that account. That's a really good risk to reward ratio. $60, I had a payout of $450. If that was on a big enough account, that would have been, it was 7%. So if I did the exact same skill set on a 200K challenge instead of the 6K challenge I chose, because I didn't want to pay the $1,000 at the time, it'd be a $14,000 payout. So I know today I got 450, but it could have been 14,000. I'll leave it at that. It's been a long enough video. I'm going to recap this real quick. I want you to pick an edge that has a 55 to 60% win rate, 1-to-1 R, or any edge that shows profitable. You don't have to pick my trading style. You can do 30% win rate, 2R, 3R, 4R, okay? But pick something that has an edge. It's ridiculously simple and systematic to follow. Systematic as in I don't want you humming and hawing if it's a signal. It's clear as day. You pull the trigger. Get the heck out of there. Literally close your laptop. Don't get in the way. Don't give yourself an opportunity to get in the way of that trade. And let that play out for the next few months and see what happens. I know at the very least, you're not going to be losing money. Okay? I know certain months can have losing streaks, but on the long run, month over month, you're going to make a little bit of money. And I think those habits can take us a very to extreme heights in this trading journey. Okay, if I added any value to you, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video, and it would be a huge support for me. Thanks so much.